Nobody who watches the sky for a living sees these giant alien spaceships approaching until they're already at the moon.
In a mass roughly 1/4 the size of our moon.
And yet you didn't spot it until it was already upon us?
How do you know?
Well, sir, it's slowing down.
And also, we looked at it, it's between the moon and the Earth, so any basic telescope will show you it's clearly not a meteor. There goes HBO again. Statue of Liberty! Coke goes in for a little product placement with the can and then doubles down with an entire Fruitopia machine, dating the movie almost instantly. Remember Fruitopia? Oh look, Coke must have paid for this entire minute of the movie. Like a Super Bowl ad.
Wrong field, you idiot.
Discount mini Keanu Reeves.
White House submarine.
Repeat what you just told me.
This is Robert Loggia's voice, the general, but then after hanging up the phone, he's somehow over here behind the couch.
There's no shame in hiding.
Dude, you have never been hiding. More Coke? It's neat getting a little bit of the backstory on Jesse and Walt's RV. How do the aliens determine which is the most iconic building for each city for them to make their point of attack?
It's like in chess.
David compares the alien invasion to chess, which would be accurate if the people of Earth were actually making any moves to counter it. This map shows a bunch of major cities and basically just refers to Berlin as Germany.
It's in approximately 6 hours.
Why did the aliens position their ships over their targets 6 hours before they attack? Dial tone when hung up on cliche.
You don't want to die a virgin, do you?
I've used this line before, but apparently without an impending alien invasion, it comes off more as just straight up threatening.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
About what? The 10 to 15 giant city-sized alien spacecraft hovering conspicuously over every major city in the world? You have a bad feeling about that? What is the advantage to triangulating Constance's exact location when you're just going to call her on her cell phone? Is it all for that look out the window and watch me wave gag?
How did you get this number?
You're talking about the number you keep publicly listed for emergencies?
She always keeps her portable phone listed for emergencies.
There's something happening here.
There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear.
Are we supposed to care about these people's imminent deaths? This is Darwin at its finest. Also, the US Bank Tower, not to mention its roof, is somehow easily accessed during non-business hours during an alien invasion. Less than 2 seconds left in this shot, but more than 2 seconds left in this shot. Also, what happens when the counter reaches 0?
Time's up.
Ah, okay, thanks. Oh no, White House down. Olympus has fallen. Well, at least they got Congress too. Yeah, no. Stripper logic says a mom carrying her child in several bags can kick in a maintenance door before the fireball arrives. Fire only follows roadways and has no interest in going into maintenance closet. Only in movies does every abandoned vehicle have its keys hidden above the visor. The president holds a high security level fate of the world meeting in the lounge of Air Force One that has no doors.
Hero of Hanson, a man they call.
Wow, that is the fakest Air Force One I've ever seen. Did it look real before they airbrushed the shit out of it? Well, apparently the alien strategy was to attack iconic landmarks in big cities before they attacked, military bases.
Worldwide destruction of every major city in the next 36 hours.
What the hell are the aliens waiting for? Wait, after decades they finally get a real living alien body and the first thing they're going to do is cut it open? They're not worried about killing it and leaving them back at square one?
No peace.
Resistance is futile.
Is that glass bulletproof?
No, sir.
Then why the f*** did you say the alien was in containment? What kind of containment is non-bulletproof glass? Is he advanced enough to have shields on his ship and use his mind to injure and control people, but not smart enough to throw a fire extinguisher at the glass?
I saw what they're planning to do.
Didn't you already figure out the plan? Extinction? Aren't they pretty obviously just trying to kill everything? Now, at any point are these jackasses going to remember these ships have shields? What? These ships are as big as cities. Where was this one hiding the whole time? So even though Will Smith knows the entire city of LA was demolished and his entire old base was demolished, he still has a hunch that not only was his girlfriend still alive, but that she's hiding out at the still burning demolished military base. First Lady needs immediate medical attention, but first let's make out in front of her.
Coke can?
That what can? MIT graduate David doesn't consider bullet ricochets for the demonstration happening in front of 50 people, including a kid and the president. No one stops to ask how they hooked up an Earth laptop to an alien spaceship. What kind of cable did he use to connect? Coax? USB? S-video? And what kind of virus does he give it? Ah, the infamous Trojan horse virus.
I gave it a cold.
Even if you buy the laptop hooking up to the ship thing, would an Earth computer virus have any impact whatsoever on an alien computer? The answer is no. No, it would not.
I've seen these things in action, and I'm well aware of their maneuvering capabilities.
Stephen will apparently be able to pilot the alien ship because he saw it one time while being chased through a canyon.
You really think you can do all that bull you just said?
Well, at least one character realizes it's bull. This soldier has some of the worst trigger discipline I've ever seen in my life, and he's also pointing his weapon casually at his superior officer.
It's from the Americans. They want to organize a counter-offensive.
It's about bloody time.
Yes, bow down to your American saviors, rest of the world. Because the 6 of us Russians will also attack.
You'll have 30 seconds to get your asses out of there.
Why do people in movies set bomb timers that give them no room for error in case something goes wrong? What kind of can is that? I can't make it out.
Open launch tunnel.
When and why did they build a launch tunnel for an alien spacecraft they couldn't even operate? Wait, do the aliens need to send in ground troops? Like, hasn't the assault from the air been 100% devastating?
Our window.
Well, there's something that can't arouse any suspicion at all.
We're in.
That was easy.
Oh, now this ship seems unusual. It takes 80 real-life seconds for the first 20 seconds of the bomb's timer to elapse. Their ship was entirely engulfed by a nuclear blast, and then they crash-landed to Earth, and not only are they not the least bit hurt, but they're still smoking the victory cigars?
Welcome to Earth.
Everything on this planet has evolved to kill humans.
This scene is only a sin when you strip it down to just the audio.
All right, now spread it very, very gently. Let me get in. Gentle, gentle. That's it. Run this right in. All right. Okay. Let's proceed. Now comes the really icky part. Oh.